Hi class, this is Mrs. Monroe. Coming back to you today on topic 12-3, and this is how to make whole from fractional pieces. So today they're going to give you a fraction or a bunch of different types of fractions, and you got to figure out what the whole is from the fraction that they give you. So again, I would like you to follow along and do your own page and then turn it in. To get to that page, remember you can just go to my Canvas course, go to my home page. This is going to be Wednesdays. You're on page 623, topic 12-3. Click on that. It will go to your folder. Then you can hit the Alt and the bracket button. It will give you half of the page. And you'll be able to see on this side over here and follow along as I complete the video on this side. So I'm going to go ahead to the whole page so you can see well as we go through. So today we really need to know what a whole is. A whole is how many pieces it takes to make a whole thing. So for instance, when we had those first stage chocolate bars in class, when we started fractions, it took 12 pieces to make a chocolate bar. So the whole fraction is just what I got here, 12 over 12. Okay, so today it's going to give us different fractions, and we got to figure out by looking at the denominator that it's going to take 12 in this case, or whatever the denominator is, whichever the fractions we are going over today. We're going to go ahead and skip down. This is what the page looks like, but we're going to go ahead and skip down to number 4 because these are what it's going to be having us do on solvus. So make sure you read all of the directions when you're doing math. This says independent practice. In 4 through 7, draw a picture and write a fraction to represent the whole. So they already have a picture here, but we got to make this picture into the whole, and then we also have to give the fraction that represents the whole. So as you can see here, I have 2/3. So that means my denominator down on the bottom is 3. So that means I gotta have 3 pieces here. I only have 2. So if I was drawing it, I would just draw a piece here, but I put it on slides to make it a little bit easier for you to see what I'm talking about. So by adding this other triangle here, I now have 3 out of 3. So my whole fraction would be 3 in the numerator and 3 in the denominator. So I'd have 3 out of 3. And number 5, this is 1 out of 2, which is 1/2. So this is only half of the line. So all I have to do is add another half that's just the same length, as you can see here. It's the same length. I'm going to put it here. And now, instead of having 1 of 2, I have 2 of 2. So 2 in the numerator and 2 in the denominator. All right, moving down here, number 6. Number 6, they say that you have 3/4. So basically what they've done is they've put a line here and another line here to break this into fourths. 1, 2, 3, and then I'm missing this 4th over here. So I'm just going to bring this circle over here. And you can see the lines there still, okay? And then I can stretch this line out and stretch this line out. And now you can see that I have 4/4. So instead of 3/4, my whole fraction now would be 4 in the numerator and 4 in the denominator. Okay, moving on. So now I have 2 of 6. Well, there's not 2 pieces here, so that means that this has been broken into 2 pieces here. Even in breaking that into 2 pieces, you can tell I'm going to need 4 more pieces. So I can just add those onto the side here. But you're like, hey, Mrs. Monroe, those aren't equal now, and you don't have enough, right? So I can just extend that line out, right? Because then I would have 2 of the 6 pieces, which would be white, or now that I have them all here, I would have 6 out of 6 for my whole. Okay. Go ahead and flip over to the back. We're going to skip on down to the back of the page down here where it says I step and ready. So this is number 12. We have one that's similar to this in solvus today. This picture shows 2/3 of a granola bar. So even though this is just one piece, it's supposed to be 2 pieces. So I'm just going to put a line here so you can kind of see. If I put a line right here, maybe, but it breaks it in half. I'm going to make it a little thicker. Okay, and now I have two pieces. So what I'm looking for down here, it says which shows the whole granola bar. I need one of these that is 3 pieces long. So now if I divide these all into 3 pieces, there's that one's in 3 pieces. And remember, they got to kind of be equal. One's in 2, another one here, that one's in 3. Divide this one in 3. It's a little harder to do. Make them equal. I feel like that's a little leaning a little bit. Ooh. Ignore my unstraight lines. I'm doing the best I can here. Okay, draw one here. You guys always do better than me at this. And another one here. Okay, now you can kind of see which does this represent here. Like, to me, it's clear that this one is the same as the whole here. Hopefully it is for you too, because it just looks like I've taken this piece and put it down here. Okay, so now the whole is 1, 2, 3 because my denominator is 3. So we're looking for one with 3 pieces. All right, over here it says, each part below is 1/2 of a different whole, which is part of the largest whole. So hopefully you can realize that when you look at this, if I take another piece of this and add on here, it's going to make it a lot longer than if I made another piece, like for say on this one, and I scoot it over. If this is 1/2, then the whole thing would be 2 seconds. So if this is 1/2 and then 2 seconds, this is a lot longer than this one down here. So therefore, the hole that is the hole that's the largest is the one that's going to be the longest. Okay, so those are the ones we need to do on here and then submit. Solvus today is real easy, so it's going to give you 1/8. So this is telling you that this is 1/8 and that you need to find the whole. So all you have to do is look at the denominator down here on the bottom, the denominator, and you got to find the one that has 8. Okay, so if we count these 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, that's not going to be enough. So this one's definitely shorter, so it's not going to be enough. This one looks like it's about 1 longer, so let's count it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we're looking for the one that has the same amount as the denominator, because that will be the whole. Okay, when the numerator and the denominator are equal, that's the whole. Okay, so have a good day. Get that done. Keep reading. Hopefully you're doing really well on my today. Talk to you later. Bye.